Hello everyone, welcome back to Stormworks Build and Rescue, to a very Christmassy looking Arctic drilling rig, whatever this place is called. And today, me and my friend Bill here, this is Bill, say hello Bill, or don't, we're going to be delivering some parcels around the Arctic. So we have one for the little fishing village down here, Arcturus, one for these guys over at the Architects Survey Base, and then one for BVG Logistics Depot up north of us. So we have to deliver all of them round, and basically these are, well, I've no idea what's in them. We're just a courier basically. I'm pretty sure this one's a microscope, and I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's for these guys over here. But I suppose we'll find out when we look at the sheet of where they're all going. But for now, we're going to be taking a new boat today. This is the fishery protection boat Baron. You may be wondering why fishery protection are delivering parcels, and that is a fair question. So we're going to be taking this boat and we're going to just get everything turned on. We'll turn on the deck lights there. Should probably be labelled. We will get the bridge lights, we'll put them on night mode just to help our eyes adjust. It's still very early in the morning, as you can see. We'll get everything switched on and we'll turn on the engines to warm them up. Right, so let's make a start here. We will start with the one for Arcturus, because I think that's probably going to be the last one we deliver. So we'll put it towards the back. We have a few magnets and stuff on the deck. I hope that's not fragile actually, because I was about to drop it down. Maybe I should go down with it and gently set it on deck, rather than throwing it from like 2 or 3 meters up in the air. Okay, next up is for the logistics outpost, which will probably be our first stop, I reckon. Either it or the survey guys. Whatever one's closest or whatever one makes more sense to go to first. We'll have another look at the map in a minute. Please don't break. That'll do. Better than most delivery services. Some people would just like throw it on the water and let it float up there, but no. Here at Craigle's Delivery Logistics / Fishery Protection, we care about our customers and their parcels, so we will not be breaking them. Okay, we actually should be very seriously careful with this one though, because this is probably quite delicate being a microscope. We'll set it on the kitchen work, well I guess in the sink, but close enough. Set that there. Deck maggots on. Both of them should now be connected. Right, I may go find Bill. He's always skiving off when we're just about to leave. Alright, Bill has arrived safe and sound. He's taken up his seat in the second in command position. That's right, I'm the captain. How do you like that, Bill? Bill's raging, he's not driving. Okay, didn't mean to stop the engine. So what we will do is we will sort out our route. So if we set ourselves a waypoint up to BVG Logistics, actually we won't set it to there because that would bring us directly to it, and we don't want to go over the land. Ideally, it's less than convenient to do that. So we'll set a quick waypoint into the harbour. Then we'll throw the stuff over. Well, I say throw the stuff over. We'll gently deliver the items. Believe we have to go around to the other side of that iceberg because it's, well, an iceberg, so there's not many places that you can actually get onto it from. Right, we're next, and then we'll go to Arcturus. So we'll do a big loop. Hopefully it's all plotted itself nicely on the charts. Okay, there's our route up on the screen. So we're starting off here, then we'll go up to the logistics, over to the iceberg, and then down to Arcturus. Hopefully we'll be able to do that fairly smoothly. Get ourselves home before sunset. So probably would help if we untied before starting anything. Nothing worse than going to drive away and realising you're still attached to the jetty. It's a bit embarrassing, especially when people are watching you go out. Right, ropes are in. Close that up so that we don't get any waves coming in the front, although it's a nice calm day today, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. And then we'll just get the ones off the back. Okay, we are free. So this boat has a little bit of a nice feature, similar to a few of my other boats, where they can basically control both of their engines independently. So if I press maneuver mode and then press down on the up and down arrows, we'll start reversing, but only on the right hand engine, which means that you can kind of pivot the boat. And then if I do S, then it puts us into reverse on the other engine as well, which I think is quite a nice feature. So we will pivot around using S, and then we will go forward on the starboard side. That'll kind of push the front out, hopefully. It's not as effective on this boat as it is on some of the catamarans, because it has the engines a bit closer together on this. They have a bit more leverage. But once we're at a certain amount, then we can just use our rudders as we would normally, just to get us away from the first wee bit of the pier. And you can see it's kind of spinning out the nose without having the back swing in. So now that we're clear of the pier, we can just press 2 or press the button and then use our throttle up, which you can also use W and S for, and then I'll bring the throttle up back into like a cruising mode, and then we can just cruise on out of here. Do we need any lights on? I think we'll put the nav lights on because it is still a bit dark out. Getting brighter though. Don't think we have a clock here. I always forget to put clocks in boats. I never really think of how important they are until I actually need them. What we will do is we'll zoom in a bit on this map, and that'll help us get around the icebergs, because there is a bit of a fog rolling in by the looks of it, so we might just need to navigate a bit more carefully. Right, clear of that, so now we can just open her up a wee bit, bring her up to about 80% throttle. Should do us nicely. Can also, if we want... Oh, I cleared the route by accident. That's not the smartest thing to do, is it? I must have pressed C instead of R. R is to reset it onto where your character is, like that, but C clears the route. I pressed C instead. Nice one, Jack. Okay, we've got our first waypoint back on the map. It does look like we're going the complete opposite direction, but that's only because we are. We're going to avoid these icebergs first, and then once they're out of our way, we will turn back around and head towards the outpost. So that's us at 100% throttle. We should get up to about 52 knots if we're cruising along nicely. I think all the cargo should be secure. Microscope is still in the sink. Everything out the back is... I'll just open the door and look. Everything out the back is good. Good to see, good to see. Keep that door closed so the microscope doesn't fall off the counter and fall into the sea or something. Something crazy like that. What is he looking at? He's just been intently looking at the floor the whole time we've been here. Probably just still sad that I got the drive and he didn't. Get over it. Alright, nearly there. Arriving at the terminal. We're going to go around the other side, because that pier's a bit exposed. So we're going to go around and park on the other side. The storm's let up a little bit now. It's still a bit windy, but the sea's dropped down a wee bit and we've got a bit less fog. Still a good amount of snow though. So it'll be interesting to see if it shifts again by the time we head out to the survey centre. So, just come around here. Looks to be another boat already in, but there should be, yeah, there's plenty of room for us. Just go into maneuverable mode, and we will literally just go up and hold ourselves up against them steps there. They do have points to tie onto, but should be a quick enough delivery that we could just actually, you know what, we'll go in backwards, and then that way we don't need to carry everything forward, because that would be tricky-ish. Right, so let it drift back at that. Oh, microscope has fallen over. Just set that back in the sink, because that's where everyone keeps their microscopes. Hopefully we won't ruin the boat on the steps. Oh no, 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 don't get wet. She'll deliver this to the top of the steps and then someone else will probably get it. Because I'm not walking all the way to their big building. Well, I suppose it's only over there. We'll leave it outside this door. Go the extra mile, I suppose it is Christmas. Yep, there you go. How generous of me. Anyone here to collect it? No? Place seems a bit deserted. But I'm sure it'll get to the right people eventually. It's a bit of a jump. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, we did not make it. We did not make it. Get on board. Come on, come on, come on. Whew. That Arctic water is very chilly. Right, let's grab a jacket. Stick that on. You're wearing a different jacket. What are you up to? Okay, right. Next stop is the Research Arctic Service Base. So we'll head there next. It's fairly close, only 3.5 or 3.2 kilometers away. So we should be there in no time at all. That's good. Bring her up to a nice cruising speed of 54 knots. She does kind of fly along. Lovely. Right. Let's see what's our range like. Our range is only 40 kilometers at this speed, but really we're only doing, I think it's 3 kilometers to the next point, 2.5. So really the range isn't going to be a huge issue. You can just about see Mount Paradise over there. Big volcano. See if we can get a better view of it from outside. Lovely. We'll have to go on a cruise someday to there. Once the big cruise ship is done. Not sure if it's an iceberg or if it's like a frozen island or something. Like, you'd think it would be a bit strange to put an Arctic base on an iceberg, but I suppose it's good for researching it. So basically what we need to do is look around here. I've been told that they have a sort of makeshift dock. I'm not sure how makeshift it is. I'm pretty sure they're well established here, but it's a sort of semi-permanent pontoon that they can kind of move about to the best, the most suitable place for them when they need it, but it's going to be on somewhere that isn't a sheer cliff. So they told me to just go and look around for it, and we'll probably find it quite easily. They said it sort of slopes down to the side and then you'll be able to hop on from there. Ah, there we go. That looks like a pontoon to me. Right, we will just back right off. Go into maneuver mode, whatever you want to call it. Just to bring us right up into the jetty. Might actually get the chance to tie up here. Most of the other places are probably just going to be a kind of delivery and run away again. But this might actually be worth having a look. Right, let's head and grab our rope as quickly as we can so that we can secure ourselves in place. Right, that should be us good. We'll turn off the deck lights because, well, it's pretty much daytime at the minute. We don't really need... Ah, dear, I didn't mean to do that. We will turn off the magnets temporarily and grab our microscope. Bill doesn't want to go up because he doesn't like walking, so he's going to sit and mind the boat. Not that I'm going to imagine there's going to be many people here that would try and steal the boat from you. It's not exactly a highly populated area. I'd say it probably has a very, very low crime rate. Kind of surprised there's nothing else there. It's literally just a pontoon and then a big path up to the top. Not even someone to welcome us. Slightly rude. Make me walk up this hill on my own. Should have sent a snowmobile. I was going to say a taxi, but it's not practical. Whoa, that's an interesting building. Right. What one do they want their parcels at? That's the question. Anybody in? Suppose we'll just go on in. think they'll mind too. Oh my goodness, I dropped the microscope. I really need to not do that because that's probably quite expensive, being a microscope and all. We will leave it here and send them a text with the photo of where it is, and that should do. Okay, this is the way we came in. Nice lab, nice base. Oh, I got caught in the door. That's good, she's still here. I was a bit worried Bill might just decide to take off and leave us. Right, that's us all clear of the ropes. We will turn on the deck magnets again. So, one last stop at Arcturus, which is, this is probably going to be the longest leg of the trip. So, double check once we're underway. A rough idea of where it is though, so shouldn't be too bad. So, we've got Arcturus plugged into the GPS system. It's saying it's about 4.1 kilometers away. So, not too bad. 261, I believe, seconds. Bit of a strange way of showing it, but we'll take its word for it. Stick the autopilot on so we don't need to worry too much about steering, although we will need to keep a good eye out for the icebergs. So it's not the most useful thing in the world up here because it can't do it for you, but still nice to have. So we'll leave them guys behind, and then we've got the one last drop off to do at Arcturus. Quick tour of the boat I suppose is in order. So down here, obviously you've got your basic sort of equipment, nice ladder for climbing on if you're in diving or something like that. We've got in there, which I don't want to open at the minute because it's a bit rough and I don't want waves coming in over us. Just check for icebergs. Is the back of the engine room. Winch for towing so that you can tow any casualty vessels you might have. And then here is our engine room. So we've got two medium engines, and as you saw, these do about 54 knots in the right conditions. We'll turn the light on so we can get a bit of a better view. And then that's the back hatch, just gives you a bit more quick access to some of the tools you might need, and then a little emergency battery there in case your main ones go flat. Okay, unfortunately we had to briefly interrupt our tour of the boat there because there were some icebergs, but we're well clear of them now. Actually the mainland is in sight. We've had that many icebergs that we've nearly arrived, but we'll continue on anyway and hopefully we'll get it done just before we arrive. So we come in here and we have the engineering, and it's just full of electricity stuff. Obviously we've got Bill's seat and my... Did you change coat again? Why do you keep changing coat? So we've my seat here, and we've got the engine controls, navigation, and all the lights up there and up there. We're not going to hit that iceberg, are we? Hopefully not. And then we have a little survivor cabin, plenty of passengers, plus our own crew of 4. So yeah, nice little boat, I think. Nice wee galley as well. What's that? Someone is in danger by the sounds of it.
Mayday. This is the Chimney Express. We are on top of an iceberg, southeast of the Arctic mainland. We've crash landed.
Did he say ho ho ho? Who says ho 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 on the radio?
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay. So by the sounds of it, someone needs a bit of assistance somewhere nearby. Southeast of the Sawyer Islands is actually fairly near us. Arcturus is over there. But actually what we might do is, instead of going... I was going to go in between them icebergs there, but we might head down this direction and see if we can see anything that's a bit unusual. Crash-landed aircraft. The Chimney Express. Who names an aircraft the Chimney Express? It's a very strange name for an aircraft. Right, let's see. We've plenty of icebergs around here, so it might take a while ciphering out which one is the casualty iceberg. But we'll just keep a good lookout and see if there's anything unnatural around here. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that that's probably our casualty aircraft up there. It's the only thing around here that I've seen on an iceberg. Looks a bit weird though. Okay, we'll kind of come in here and see if we can find any places to land. Don't know that we're going to be able to tie up anywhere, given that it's an iceberg. You might need to actually drive for once. Okay, Bill's on the wheel, so he's all happy now. We're going to jump across and just have an investigation because, well, it's very strange seeing anything around here, and it's the only thing... Wait, is that a sleigh? I guess that counts as an aircraft. Where is its pilot? Slash captain slash whatever a sleigh's driver's called. Hello. Very shiny nose. It's just an empty sleigh. With an engine? Didn't know sleighs had engines. Very strange. Oh. Where'd you come from? Who are you? Oh, it's Santa. Wait, oh right, yeah, that makes sense. I suppose a sleigh with reindeers. Yeah, it has to be yours, doesn't it? Did you crash here?
Oh ho ho. Well, I was aiming for Arcturus, but I made a miscalculation in the fog and ended up here.
Well, I suppose that's fair enough. Okay, so well we're heading to the Arcturus if you need a lift anywhere. Not sure we'll be able to fit your sleigh on the boat though. That might need to be picked up by someone else.
Oh ho ho, not to worry. I'll have my elves come down and collect it.
Oh, okay, well that's good. Yeah, that saves us a bit of bother taking that with us. Right, well, I suppose we should take this and follow me. Are your reindeers going to be alright?
Oh yes, they have plenty of carrots to do them.
Okay, great. Right, let's head down to the boat then. Alright, welcome aboard. If you follow me in here, we can get you into some comfy seats in here. I'm sure you're probably quite cold from being outside so long. Where's the big red suit that you're sort of trademarked for?
Oh ho, it blew away in the wind.
Ah, right, okay. Well, should be warm enough in here. Bill, why have you got another coat on? You've had 4 different coats this trip. It's getting ridiculous. Right, let's grab this gift and I suppose we can deliver it to Arcturus. I think that's what he meant to land at. Oh my god, go in the door. But, yeah, he kind of missed. Not going to fault his driving though, because don't want to be put on the naughty list. Right, in you go. Just drop that in there. Right, Bill, this is not the time for changing coats. Your time for driving is over also. Right, let's head in. Alright, so just a short trip into Arcturus. Santa has... where is he? There he is. Santa has updated his relevant people. I suppose elves, somewhere in the North Pole. And they've arranged a very fancy helicopter to come pick him up. Which is unexpected. I would have thought they would have had like a spare sleigh or something, but I suppose a helicopter is more practical. And they'll also pick up the sleigh. Hopefully the reindeers are alright. I was a bit worried about them. About leaving them in the cold, but well, they look happy enough. So, now we've got 2 deliveries to make to Arcturus. So we'll go in and we will not only deliver someone's new, I don't know, whatever they got delivered, but we'll also save Christmas in the process. How good are we, Bill? It's really annoying me that you've changed coats so many. Like, where are you keeping all these coats? We don't even have room for diving equipment, yet you've had 4 coats with you. Ridiculous. Right, the jetty is in sight and the helicopter is on its way somewhere. So, in no time at all, we should be able to drop everyone off and go back to our lovely day delivering stuff. Why is he swimming? Why are you swimming? Right, well, we're going to park beside him anyway because that's our space. Hopefully he swims out of the way. Right, just line ourselves up with a ladder so it's a bit easier to get off. Actually, what I should have done was reverse in. Oh well. He doesn't look like he's going anywhere. Bit inconvenient. Right, just pause ourselves there. And go out and put some ropes on. Alright, so that's us tied up. Let's get this guy up to his awaiting well, I say awaiting, it's not here yet. Just strange, you'd think that they'd have some sort of magical... Well, I suppose it could just be an ordinary helicopter. Maybe I'm just assuming everything is Christmassy when actually it's not. Right, get all the deliveries out. Up, onto the jetty. If you wouldn't mind just making sure that doesn't fall in the water, that would be great, thanking you. And the next one up to there. Lovely. Once again, Bill's too lazy to walk around the place, so he will be staying there. Honestly thought Santa would have more hair than this. And not a ginger moustache. Right, let's bring up our delivery first. Right, there we go. Drop that at the front door. Let them know it's there. We'll head back down and grab Santa's gift and leave it with him. Right, so, despite me wanting to stay and wait for the helicopter, Bill is adamant that we get out of here. So, we're going to leave Santa, so bye-bye. And we will leave the people of Arcturus to look after him for a wee while until this helicopter arrives. So, just run up and untie the other ropes. And we will get back underway. Bye-bye, Santa, and the rest of the people here. Again, not too busy. There's quite a few people in swimming for some reason. Must be some sort of cold water swim. But yeah, we'll say bye-bye to them. We'll see them another time. Bye. And we will head back on our way. Oh my god. Bill didn't do a great job driving and has heavily damaged the boat. We're going to go and try and repair as much of this as possible. This is less than ideal. I'll not put it to Mayday just yet. But yeah, definitely we want that sorted out as soon as we can. Oh sugar. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Fudge.